Hello guys, Geo from Hobby and Fun. Today we got special video and it's gonna be pretty different from the usual videos that I upload on the channel. So the video of today is going to be something that everyone would expect, that it could be a build or even a build painting session of a kit. But instead I opted for go to another kind of theme, and for that today this is going to be the first ever review in the channel that is going to be from one of my first kits that I like it and I love it, and it's basically one of my maybe a go or a no-go. It depends if you like my commentary about the kit and itself, and if you're possibly going for the kit, well, I will recommend you. It's not a big problem or a big issue, but the kit itself, it will be phenomenal after you acquire a little bit of more of commentary from other people like me or other persons. So cutting all this chat away, and let's go ahead and show you what kit that I like and I hope that you guys like will be a good kit for your collection. And if you want to buy it, you should be first seeing this review. And also do not forget, this kit, it's going to be awesome in your collection if you want to buy it. If you don't, then it depends on you if you want to do some kit bashing. Let's go ahead and show you what kit it is. And the kit is, yeah, you guess it, it's one of my P Bandai's, the Mudrock Gundam. The Mudrock Gundam is going to be the kit of today. So let's go ahead and see the review. Now that I've already told you the intro of the video of today, so we're going to be talking about of the high grade Universal Century from the Zeonic Front series, the Mudrock Gundam, or the so-called G6 Gundam. This kit is actually pretty awesome. It's a kit that I own as the first P Bandai kit that I ever bought, and it was fantastic, phenomenal at first sight. This kit packs a lot of articulation parts and also some accessories. But one of the things that I like from the G6 is that it comes with a so-called, like many of you will know, this is a so-called artillery Gundam instead of a normal Gundam. What I'm trying to say with it is that this kit doesn't only come with so commonly like other kits like beam sabers, beam rifle, like this and that. It actually comes with something that everyone will be awesome to look at it, because I'm right now unpacking it and I'm going to show you from the accessory parts. It's the so-called the beam cannons from the backpack kit of this Gundam. So what it come to call this Gundam, it was so amazing that even Bandai itself created a kit that brings a lot of the so-called like commonly like the commonly so-called like Gundam with a beam rifle or a beam launcher itself, and it's actually amazing. This itself is the beam cannon. I actually painted it and give it my own style because, you know, I want to give all my Bandai kits the more amazing detail that I could do. With this, I actually enjoyed the painting session of this kit, building it and everything. It was one of my oldest builds, but it wasn't never uploaded on the channel, because when I already bought this kit, I already started to my YouTube channel, and it was my reason to restore or resurrect the channel that I left behind so long ago. This backpack, it actually took apart from the kit because it's actually from the section of the back. As you can see here, the section of the back, you can actually just plug it in like this, the kit itself, because I actually did some of the top coating and everything like that. The backpack kit will be so stiff to put inside, but don't ever follow the things about that. If you got something stiff, use a little bit of baby oil and it will come and it will fit in perfectly. these kits, because of the amount of point and detail that you leave, the kit itself can withstand, as you can see, it can withstand and hold the backpack unit with that amount of weight. And let's tell that this kit, the backpack, should be like taking all the kit itself like this all the way back, but it doesn't. It takes all the kit itself in a balanced way. Now, moving aside from that, we're going to be taking the issues about the kit itself. First, articulations. That's the most important thing that you guys need to focus on when you're going to find a kit. So let's go ahead and show you the articulations on this kit. The articulations on this kit are the next one, that if you like to see it more casually, are the next. The pivot in the head, that it's the peg, you can move it forward. You can move it forward, yeah, like this. You can move it like a 360 degrees, yeah, it's possible. It doesn't clog the parts in the neck, there is no problem in there. A little bit of left to right side movement in the head, and well, up and down like this, up all the way like this and down, so he can see his own cockpit, or someone like is down below of him. But I don't think that the Gundams with this kind of cockpit, you can see all the way down to the ground like this, down below here. I don't think you can see it like that. Next part, it's the arms. Well, because the kit, it's the backpack unit, it's there, you need to move a little bit of the arm to the left or right, it depends on which arm you're moving, and do the rotation that is a 360 rotation without any problems. The articulation of the arm, if you think that it's 180 or 130, it's basically all that way. So we calculated that it's only basically the most powerful articulation that this kit can do. It's the arms there. It doesn't go all the way up. It's not like a 180. It's basically like a 65 or maximum like yeah, like a, could be like a 60, no, like a 95, 90 or 100 degrees. Because if the arm goes all the way up, that is a 180 degree. Another thing that you can move the arm is that the arm itself can move all the way up until this point, because there is a lock system that it has of this vernier part or flap wing that it has from the thruster parts of the shoulders. And another thing like that, the wrist, it has a little bit of movement there. It does have a little bit of movement. Secondary, you can move the torso. It could possibly be moving the torso, but if you want to move the torso completely, you need to take a little bit of the kit, like for example the bottom below a little bit like this, and then you can have a little bit more movement from the torso itself. Because all itself like this, that's the maximum. But if you want to like take it out, like seriously, really seriously taking out, you can like pop out this part, but you cannot because of the back of the skirt that's actually locking the system there of the kit. Now the ab crunch of the kit, not gonna lie, it has a good ab crunch of the kit. If you pull out this part on the middle of the torso, you pull it out like all the way up, it can do a little bit better on the ab crunching like this. If you can see, there is a crunch in there. And lastly, backwards like this. I know many of you guys will not believe that this kit can do that amount of ab crunch, but at least it's decent. And then you can lock it if you push down the torso up to the down part. Lastly, another thing that you will like, it's the skirts. Well, you know, all the skirts, they all just come together, assemble together, and you just need to put the accessory part, like for example this color separation parts, and then you can move the skirt. I already cut the middle of the skirt so I can move separately the skirt, because that's one thing I like from Gundams. if you have all the skirts together, that's not the reason that this kit will be awesome. Secondary, you have your left and right skirt that you can move frontal and backwards and all the way up like this, and that's all. But if you go take too much, then you're gonna take this friend out of the peg. The back of the skirt doesn't move. That's rock solid, staying there. It's locked solid. No, you cannot move that part. So sadly, that's one thing that these kits of the high grades don't have. And another thing is that the legs, the articulation on the legs, you have the knee, the leg going like this all the way to a 90 degrees possible. And when you have the knee and the bottom of the leg, it can do a little bit of flexible in a very good state. It has a good flexible style and everything. And yes, this is not like I broke the kit. No, it's not. This is how the kit looks, and it's amazing. It has a good articulation in the legs. Also, when you have the two versions of this kit, the complete version, you can move the thrusters back, forward, all the way up like this, and all the way like in front like that. Lastly, another thing that you will see, it's the ankle. It has a little bit of articulation of the ankle, going forward and backwards like this, backwards and forward, left and right, left, right, like this. And no, it doesn't have an articulation to the foot, sadly. No, it doesn't. And now the real test is this kit can do a split. Can it? Can or it can't? So let's go ahead and show you the split that he can do. The issue of a split with this kit is that this is the maximum because of these flaps. These flaps on the left and the right are actually the lock system that it has this kit, so you cannot do a full split. But there is a cheat for this, and if you like the cheat, go ahead and click that like button. You can easily turn these flap wings all the way back. Sorry if they're coming down. All the way back, no problems, no issues. Raise a little bit of these parts, and then you can do easily a split with this kit like this. The thing is that you need to be correctly assimilate the part. Oh, there we go. Because the arms are getting in the way, they couldn't. There it goes. The entire full split, 180 of a split. Ouch! That is phenomenal of this kit. I love it. Many kits these days, they don't have this amount of articulations because they are limited for themselves, and I understand that. Now, another thing that you will like from this kit is the amount of accessories it has. Remember, beam sabers, beam cannons from the shoulder pack unit. It has a shield from a GM command type. It's a version of the GM command type version of the shield. I already gave it my customized version with the what if the Fenrir Fang unit could have captured the Mother Gundam and used it in their operations. These are two beam sabers. Another thing that you will like from this kit is that it's packing a lot of accessories that were so-called with the peg units from the shoulders for the incomplete version, the leg parts from both sides, because you can see here there, the adapter for the shield that it's going to peg on board on the kit itself into these arm parts here of the kit itself. And lastly, yes, the so-called beam gun. This beam gun, I actually give it my own customization, and let me tell you, it was satisfactory how it ended, how it looked like. I actually did a little bit of research in the internet and found out that this kit, you need to paint it like this and that, and all the e-packs of the kit are these ones. So basically there are two e-packs put together, like sandwiched together, so they can power up this beast of a beam gun. And let me tell you, it could be if this kit or this mobile suit have been used by Amuro Ray, it could have taken this kit to the newest levels of new types by using this kit. Because this kit, it's amazing how it will be using with this beam gun. This beam gun, it's really scary when you play in the Zeonic Front game from the PS2, and it's horror, guys. If you mess with the Gundam Mudrock at distance, you will end up with a slap in the face because of his awesome and furious cannons that will be waiting for you in a long distance range, and they will be smashing you to the ground. Now, I know you guys wanted to see the kit itself into the incomplete version, and I say, why not? Let's go ahead and show you how it's with the incomplete version. Okay, there we go. We got the incomplete version of this kit, and let me tell you, it looks amazing, guys. Even without the old thruster parts of this kit itself, it still looks awesome. Well, because I didn't want to put this more hardcore or even more explanatory, I'm gonna be putting the shield so you can guys see how the shield will look like on the kit itself mounted up. And because I love it, actually I love this shield, this kit itself, it looks amazing. All in all, guys, these parts all together slam and stretch, and actually the shield stays pretty good. That's a good thing too of the kit. About the incomplete parts and everything, it's not really like difficult to make the incomplete version. It's really easy, and let me tell you, it looks awesome. As a kit, the incomplete version looks like more like a RX-78-2 Gundam version, just repainted it and recolored, and the modification in the head, that's all. But all in all, this kit looks amazing. Now, many of you guys will be expecting, okay, yeah, stop the also talk friendly and everything like that, and go to the point. Is this kit even worth to buy or not? Well, guys, that depends on your taste. For my taste, because I played the Zeonic Front, I never knew that this kit would be coming out, and many news are coming for the future that many new kits from the Zeonic Front itself. I think that if you guys ever think about Schmeisser Sakus, that's one kit that may come out to the light in the next year, that is 2022, or maybe a future kit that will be a P-Bandit releasing Christmas early or not. But all in all, guys, going to be straight to the point, that if you guys love Zeonic Front series like Missing Links and everything like that, and if you play the PS2 version, that is the Zeonic Front, all the missions are from the Fenrir Fangs units, and fought the Mother Gundam at his history against the Fenrir Fangs Corps, if you like the kit itself, that's a go for me. The price, it's really decent. It's not like $70, $80 or $90 for a P-Bandit kit, or even a P-Bandit kit. Like, there's you can go ahead and find one kit that it's a P-Bandit in $120 or $200, but this kit, it's roughly around $20 or $25 maximum price. $30 if you make the payment for like sending you from another country to yourself, or even if there is a place that it's close by, you just pay the the transport of the kit by $5. If you have to buy it from a long distance, $50, like $15, no 50, $15 for sending it or to your house, and that's all. This kit itself, guys, if you like this kit, I hope that you guys enjoy. And let me tell you one cons from this kit. One of the cons of this kit is that if you buy it, you need to do a little bit of more color correction that I already showed you. The beam rifle itself, another thing that it's going to be commonly, the B fin in the crotch, and lastly the eyes. You need to paint the eyes and the Balkans in the head because it will be white completely. So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this entire video, and let me tell you, the kit itself doesn't have any seam lines that you can see here. You can get rid of those seam lines, and that's awesome from this kit. So in the end, guys, if you want to go and buy it, go ahead and buy it in your close by store, or if you want to buy it in a more common like online store, go ahead and do it, because you're actually helping Bandai to create more of these amazing kits. Yeo here, signing off. Bye bye.